before you go to bed because these scary videos will have you sleeping with one eye open tonight. Number 10. This clip was taken from some sort of Japanese television program in which an audience is presented with a video and we watch their reactions to the clips afterwards. The video that they are shown in this particular episode shows an everyday woman sitting on a train and smiling for the camera. It looks like an innocent and even cute video of a woman enjoying her day, but something absolutely chilling happens right behind her. It happens so fast that if you blink even once, you literally could miss it. Take a close look. Upon watching this video, all of the audience members can be heard collectively gasping in utter shock at the footage that they just saw. Of course, this woman could have been added in afterwards with some clever editing, but it also could be a chilling ghost accidentally captured on camera. This video does beg the question though, why was somebody filming the woman in the first place? Because this show airs in Japan. There are some words spoken throughout the video, but I can't understand them because I don't speak Japanese. But if you do, I would love for you to translate what is being said to help me understand. What is happening in this footage? It just may be the key to figuring out why somebody was filming this woman in the first place, and will ultimately help us determine whether or not this is real or fake. Number 9. For many people all around the world, amusement parks are a fun place to go during the hot summer months to have fun going on thrilling rides with friends and family. Well, that's exactly what happened to the father and son depicted in this video. They are riding a roller coaster close to closing hours, and they both can be seen smiling consistently throughout the ride, having a fun time overall. But it seems like this roller coaster ride may have an unexpected rider that nobody even noticed. At the beginning of the video, if you look at the very back of the ride, you can see that there is absolutely nobody in that particular seat. But about a minute later, a strange shadow figure can be seen in the ride, appearing absolutely out of nowhere. At first, it seemed like the father and son were the only two passengers on the ride, but they were very wrong. Interestingly, it doesn't seem like they even noticed the strange figure on the ride with them either. And it makes sense for the father to record, since he probably just wanted to film a fun video of him riding a roller coaster with his son. He probably did not expect it to capture something so utterly terrifying. Number 8. Ashik Tipu lives in Uganda and says that while driving around late at night in the district of Potter, he stumbled upon something absolutely horrifying lying in the middle of the road. He became so startled that he had to pull out his camera to document his findings for the world to see. Otherwise, they may not have believed it. As they always say, seeing is believing, and it's certainly hard to explain what exactly is in this video. You just have to see it for yourself to make up your mind. Unfortunately, because this video was filmed in Uganda, I cannot make out what the people in the car are saying, so if you speak Swahili, I would greatly appreciate it if you would let me know what they are saying in the comments. Regardless though, it sounds like they are discussing what they are seeing in a calm manner, which would be quite the hard thing to do seeing as how creepy this is. Ashik says that he thinks this is a demon of some sort, although people in the comments seem to disagree, with many stating it looks like a woman in distress and in need of help. So hopefully Ashik and the passengers in this car called the police after filming this video, just to make sure that this individual got the help they so desperately needed. Number 7. Imagine you are driving around late at night with a few of your friends, talking and enjoying the night when you suddenly come across a stranger off on the side of the road. Do you stop and ask them if they need any help? Do you worry that if you approach them that they may be dangerous and try to harm you? These are likely a few questions that were raised by Siram K and his friends in March of 2020. when they notice this strange figure on the road in the Indian township of Yercaud. Throughout the video, Suram and his friends appear to be arguing back and forth, perhaps regarding whether or not they should stop and see what the stranger is doing. But they ultimately decide to not take a chance and proceed to drive right on by. Sometimes we are told by people that if you see a stranger that looks like they need help, you should stop to see if they need assistance. But with that notion comes a huge danger, because you never really know who the stranger truly is. So who knows, maybe it was a good idea that they drove on, because this person could have been harboring sinister motives. Number 6. Dave Explores is walking around a nearby forest in Belfast, Ireland, when he suddenly sees something so mysterious and weird that he pulls out his cell phone to try to capture the incident for his subscribers to see. Take a look at the creepy footage and make sure to pay close attention. As soon as he sees the strange apparition move by, he audibly voices his shock and awe.
Here, guys, did any of you just see that?
You can't see nothing with the naked eye.
No, you can't. Whoa, did any of you just see something walk in front of the camera there, guys?
It's definitely quite the short video, but sometimes the ones that are the shortest can pack the biggest punch. If you look just hard enough, you can see some strange ghost-like spirit move by the camera, which Dave noticed while filming outside. Dave's channel is full of paranormal content, but this video has still never been explained. So what do you think? Is this real, or is it perhaps just a trick of the light or the camera? I'll let you decide. Number 5. In June of 2018, a small surveillance camera set up outside somewhere in Rantoul, Illinois, captured something absolutely terrifying one night while filming. The video starts off quite normal, but in a matter of seconds, it turns into something incredibly eerie. Pay close attention to the light to see what happens. This is by far one of the strangest pieces of home security footage I have seen in quite some time. The authenticity of this video is kind of questionable though, because it was filmed in 2018 but looks like it was filmed in the early 2000s using outdated technology. Either way though, the large creature that flies by the camera doesn't look like it was added in using CGI or anything like that. It looks like it could be some sort of gigantic bird, or maybe a bird just got too close to the camera, creating an illusion that it was bigger than it actually is. Or maybe this is not a bird at all and is something far more sinister. Number 4. YouTuber Time to Play TV is exploring a local haunted cemetery because he says that numerous people have stated that while they visited it, they saw some sort of strange shadow figure roaming the graveyard. So curious to see if these legends are true or nothing more than hearsay, he ventures out to the exact same cemetery to have a look around. About 10 minutes go by and he is not able to find anything of real significance. The place is certainly creepy, but that's to be expected when visiting a cemetery, especially at such a late hour. But from this point on, things get a lot creepier for the uploader. It doesn't seem like he was able to find and document the much talked about shadow figure, but he certainly finds something far creepier lurking behind a tree. Some sort of a bizarre spirit that looks like it is wearing long white robes. As soon as he sees this, the YouTuber gets freaked out but still manages to have the courage to explore behind the tree. However, upon turning the corner, he is unable to find any trace of the figure in sight. He starts to look around different areas, but still, he can't find it. Commenters seem to agree that the figure looks like it is either a man in a white robe or some creepy spirit roaming around. What's also worth noting is that Time to Play TV does not usually upload paranormal content, but rather family vlog style videos, giving more credibility to the events documented here. One thing is for sure, the uploader definitely won't want to return to this cemetery anytime soon. Number 3. A YouTube user named Sierra Para Hunter says that he received the following video footage from a retired couple from Yosemite that was having trouble with break-ins happening to their home, and eventually decided to finally try to put an end to these happenings by installing security cameras all around their property to see if they could capture the suspects if they ever dared to come back and try it once more. One night their camera recorded something and the couple thought that they finally got the suspects on tape. They were met with utter shock and confusion when they saw this appear instead. Understandably, the man that received this video from the couple says that he has absolutely no idea what this could possibly be, but he thinks that it could potentially be the Fresno stick creatures, and judging by the figures' appearances in this video, that description sounds quite accurate. The original video was published online in 2011. Making it a decade old, and yet even still no official explanation has been given as to what these strange white stick creatures are. So I think it is safe to say that this video will always remain one of the biggest mysteries the Fresno community will ever witness. Number 2. A man from the city of Medellin, Colombia, is simply enjoying his night inside his home when he suddenly sees something wandering the streets outside that causes him to pull out his camera to see if he can film it for the internet to see. The streets just outside his home seem to be pretty abandoned and quiet except for one lone figure, but this figure isn't just anybody. It seems to be something much creepier. My first thought after watching this video was that maybe this was filmed on Halloween and it was just somebody walking around dressed as a ghost, but the video was filmed on May 25th, 2017, meaning that there's no way this could have been a Halloween costume. The figure is clearly not somebody that the YouTuber recognizes either, otherwise he wouldn't have pulled out his camera to film the stranger. So what exactly is this person? Is it even a person, or is it some sort of witch like the uploader seems to think? Be sure to let me know what you think. Number 1. Over on Reddit, a man named Eric K shared an eerie video that his Ring doorbell camera captured late one night. The video shows a typical night in the neighborhood. All is quiet and peaceful, and a man can be seen walking on the sidewalk. Or judging by what happens in a minute, maybe this isn't an ordinary man at all. The uploader thinks that maybe this was nothing more than a camera glitch, which is possible, but then again it doesn't look like there are any jump cuts after the man disappears. He says that upon seeing this footage, his wife has become extremely freaked out by it, and I don't blame her. By all accounts, it definitely looks like this man suddenly vanished without a trace. Although the video is 8 months old, the uploader still hasn't gotten any concrete answers for this footage, but hopefully he will soon. That way he and his wife can go back to living in this neighborhood in peace.